Hey y'all, this is Razor. For those who don't know me, my name is Monique, but I go by Razor Behavior. Um, this blog is just basically me explaining just who I am and questions that I get asked on the daily basis. And I feel like I owe it to you guys because I get a lot of DMs, I get a lot of questions on the street, I get a lot of everything. So I feel like I owe it to you. So I picked out certain questions that always stick with me that a lot of people ask me. So number one question is, how did I start? And I don't even know where to begin because everybody who knows me from my city know that I've been doing hair for 5 years now, and that's how I built my name. And I started literally 2 weeks after I graduated high school. I immediately went to hair school and finished in 9 months to a year, and I've been on my own ever since. So I worked in numerous of salons. I worked under talented stylists until I've gained my growth and my talent to actually branch off and just do it on my own. And that took a lot of courage for me to do that, but I did it. I specialize mostly in like precision cuts, weaves, natural hair care, stuff like that. And I've been doing this since I was like 13. I knew I wasn't going to college. I knew I wasn't doing anything else, so hair was already my go-to. So I started literally at the age of 18, and now I'm 24, and I've been doing it ever since. And it's just, it's a step. Next question: How is it at the age of 24 being a salon owner? The hardest thing I can ever say. I didn't imagine being a salon owner would be as difficult as it is. And when I say that, meaning like it's a lot of things that I'm still learning right now until this day, that sometimes I literally just want to ball up and just be like, fuck that shit. Like, but of course I can't. It's overwhelming. It's a blessing. But at the end of the day, with me being young and I'm not knowing everything that I need to know, it gets a little difficult. I start to question myself. I start to question things that I've done, if it's right, or should I do it this way, stuff like that. But it takes time. So, but it's a blessing to me at the age that I am and to actually own a salon. So that's amazing right there. How do you balance doing hair daily and becoming a new rapper? I really don't have no time. I have no time to do anything. Even before I start rapping, I didn't have time to really, for myself. I only had time at night, and that causes, to do other things, which is go out. So, it's a little difficult. It makes me feel like I can't do it because we only got 24 hours in a day. So how am I going to be able to go to work from 9 to 9 at night sometimes, 10 at night sometimes, and then go straight to the studio and do 5 hours in the studio? So it's just, you're going to have to just try. Like, my time is everything. Time is money, so you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes I sleep in the studio if I can. So, let me see. How did you get the name Razor Behavior? Literally, I was in hair school, and when I first started to cut hair, all I wanted to do was cut hair, but I could not learn with shears. And anybody who's a stylist knows, like, when you first cut in the 90 degree, 0 degree, you gotta cut with shears. It wasn't that I couldn't do it, it just wasn't to perfection, and that bothered me a lot. So literally I picked up the razor from my kit that I got from hair school, and I did a whole 90 degree haircut with the razor. And my high school teacher, I'm not gonna say her name, but she was like, Miss Samuels, like, that's not what I asked you to do. And I'm like, well, this is all I know how to do. So, and when she checked my cut, she was like, you did an amazing job with just for you learning from, and you, I never used a razor before. And she's like, what you just learning with them just now with a razor, like, that's what's up. And ever since then, like, all my classmates or people that I was close to in hair school called me Razor, because I learned how to cut hair with a razor for my first time, and it just stuck with me. And then my behavior was a little rocky in high school, hair school, wherever. So, you know, they always like, well, your behavior sucks, you know, all that. So I'll just call myself Razor Behavior, and got, you know, with my attitude and shit like that. So, you know, it's pretty cool. Now, some of these questions are asked on Instagram, and I get asked this without Instagram. I get asked this if I'm in the car. I get asked this if I'm out. I get asked this when I'm with my friends. I get asked this when I'm at the gas station, the grocery store, whatever. So, are you single? Raisin. Yes, I am single now. I just got out of a little relationship that, you know, just now I'm in my bag. Like, I'm not focused on no man as of right now. Like, just opening my salon, trying to rap, all this other stuff that I'm trying to do. A man right now is nothing but a distraction. So, to answer most of the questions that I get asked, yes, I am single, but not for long. And what are you looking for in a man? I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I don't look for anything. I accept what I can get. And when I say that, I'm attracted to the wrong type of niggas. I'm attracted to hood niggas. I'm attracted to fucked up ass niggas. And that's what I like. It sounds really crazy, but I just like fucked up ass niggas. Only because I have a nigga mentality. So sometimes I'm too dominant for a man. So them around the block type niggas is what gets me going. That's what I like. And I have yet to find the around the block type nigga that's gonna turn me into my hood princess. But yeah, I just like what I like. So when I'm dating a man, I don't look for anything. I just see what I can get, and if you don't give me that, then I'm good. I'll just play with you like a toy. So, what else? What made you start rapping? To be completely honest with y'all again, I was like, fuck it. Why not? Let me try it. Let me see what I can do. Let me see how I sound. Let me see what is really going to like bring to the public eye. Like, I model, I do hair, I do all this. So a lot of people always say like, oh, you got this look, like this look. So I'm like, well, fuck it. Let me see if I can get the look as a rapper, and let me try it. Okay, if it's not for me, it's not for me. And surprisingly, people fuck with me. So I just started rapping. I got brothers that own studios and stuff like that, and I just went in the studio and I just like, fuck it. And somebody very close to me, Slopes, he kind of like broke the ice for me. And when I say that, he broke the ice for me far as like pushing me to say, all right, come on, we about to take this rap shit serious. And then next thing you know, I was in the studio and I made my first song. And he was like, for you to be just learning, like, you gonna get this shit, just take practice, you know, finding your sound, doing all that type of stuff. And I literally fell in love since that day. And he introduced me to another wonderful man who pushes me. When I say this man pushes me, he pushes me to the point like, do it this way. I say it that way, but he don't mean no harm when he said it, but like, and that's my brother Valentino, and he's like my back when I'm in the studio. Like, that's my rock right there. And them two people right there are the main two people who believed in me for far as rapping. And trying to take my career to the next level of them investing their time, their money, everything, you know what I'm saying? Their studio time, their nights when they can be at home with their family, they choose to be in the studio with me. So I take a lot of that into appreciation because, like I said, like I didn't take this shit serious. Like I was more so like everybody rapping. So, but honestly, I did that one song and I fell in love, and now all I do is call me. Like when can I get in the studio? All I do is be on YouTube watching videos, like how to improve my sound, like how to do this, like learning how to count bars, like talking to my brother about his every day, like, bruh, like let's do this, like I want my sound like this, like I wanna, and he just motivates me and gives me, you know, just gives me advice on how to push myself more and to just be better at it, and that right there is enough for me. So okay, next question is, what type of rapper are you? I am a thug, gutter ass, nasty ass, trill ass rapper. Like I just like to talk about nothing but sex, drugs, money, gutter ass shit. Like I said, I'm more of like a hood princess. Like I grew up, I had a little rough childhood, so a lot of things I got introduced at a young age. I seen a lot of things that an average 21-year-old female haven't even seen yet, and that's just speaking on money, my atmosphere, people I be around, the big dogs that I used to be around when I was younger. So like that's where like my trapness come from, like the neighborhood I grew up in, and like having a dope boy for my first boyfriend, losing my virginity to a dope boy, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So like I was introduced to a lot of different type of shit, and that right there is that's probably why I attract a lot of the men that I attract. But yeah, like I just like that hood ass shit, like real shit, like shit that I've actually been through, shit that I've actually experienced at my age. And you know, I didn't grow up with both of my parents. I didn't grow up with neither of my parents. So, you know, I grew up in the streets, and the first time a nigga ever told me he loved me, and that was a dope boy. So that right there was like, you know how that conversation goes. So, and that right there made me feel like I gotta rap about that shit. I gotta rap about the type of niggas that, you know, did shit for me, or shit that I've had to learn shit from. So, and then, you know, the nasty part is just more so being my alter ego, like shit that I wish I could really do, but shit that I've probably done before. And, you know, just speaking on like just being a female, like most females can't get in front of a camera and really tell people how they really are. And that's what I want to express in my raps, like just being nasty, like fuck on your nigga type shit, suck on your nigga type shit, like that type shit. Like that's the type of shit that I like to hear when I'm listening to a female rap. I just, you know, Lil Kim, Remy Ma, Khalees, Tweet, shit like that. Like I like those type of rappers. So just mixing them all together, I just like to make my own twist. What else? What are your plans for 2020? My plans for 2020 are nothing but more growth, and I want to get my name more out there as a rapper. Like everybody knows me as a hairstylist. I've established that name. I've got that name down pat. I got that idol for everybody as Mo being the bomb ass hairstylist. And now I just want to take the next venture of seeing how successful I can be as far as being a rapper. And don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be doing it. I'm still going to be in the shop. Still going to be doing everything I'm supposed to do. But I really want to expand my business, and I want to open a barbershop. Just more investments. I actually want to travel more in 2020 as far as shadowing somebody who who's known in the industry, and you know, just getting that vibe of being a rapper, a female rapper, things I'm supposed to know, things I haven't known yet. But right now, I'm just like catching the vibe to see like where it's gonna go. You know, throughout that time, I still gotta hustle, I still gotta grind, I still gotta be in the shop every day. I still gotta make sure that my employees are eating. I still gotta make sure that people are getting paid at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, I still have a lot of mouths to feed. I still got people that look up to me. So everything that I'm doing now, as far as my grinding and my hustling, is gonna stay the same, but I'm gonna do it way better. And I just want nothing but more money, more clients, and I just want a bigger name for myself. Like, I want to be able to tell people, like, Razor did that shit by herself. Razor did this by herself. Razor, you know, like, I want that name. Like, I want that for myself, and I'm gonna make sure I do that in 2020. So if I gotta hustle a little harder, I am. If I gotta stay a little later, then I will. But I want that, and yeah, I think that's really it. But those are like the main questions that I get asked on a daily basis, as far as like who I am as a person and my career and what I'm doing now. Because you know, everybody, they don't really know me. But it's always more to a story, and that right there is just kind of like exhibit of my story a little bit. And hopefully I will make another video to share more, or maybe I'll just make one topic, or talk about one topic only, so it doesn't feel like you guys are missing out on different stuff. But I just want to appreciate you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys take this into consideration and start listening to my music. And I'm going to drop something really, really soon. I just want to get my experience up more, and y'all gonna see me real soon. And this time I won't be as nervous. So thank you for watching.